Brought to you by GTA, your island, your network.
Murder, manslaughter, negligent homicide, and aggravated assault, both the prosecution and the defense detailing what the law states about each charge and how they should use the evidence and witness testimony to determine whether or not to convict Mark Torre Jr., Assistant AG Joseph McDonald on the aggravated assault charge.
This charge is presented because there was intense pain and suffering and destruction of organ. Bert suffered greatly before he died. That's what the evidence shows.
The prosecution replaying the 911 call where Piolo could be heard moaning and saying, "He shot me, he shot me."
The circumstances here went over and above just combining guns and alcohol. It was indifferent because of where he placed the pistol. He placed the pistol up against his chest cavity.
The defendant is presumed innocent.
But defense attorney Jay Ariolo countered the prosecution's claims, saying that his client Torre Jr. never intended to pull the trigger.
The biggest fake news out there about criminal trials, criminal cases, is that just because he's charged, he must be guilty of something.
Both also presented their own timelines of the events, the prosecution talking about the moment Torre Jr. started drinking up to the moment Piolo died. The defense detailing what Torre did that night while out in Tumon and adding how there was apparent issues with Piolo's affair and marriage.
This is someone who's caring of what's going on. These facts are just, suicide narrative is just contradictory, not credible.
It's simply not a crime to try to stop a person from committing suicide. In an effort for Bert to resist Mark taking the gun. It's very easy to pull back away from Mark and shoot it down that way.
Then there's the argument over how the shooting occurred, both sides explaining to the jury the possibility of whether or not both Piolo and Torre Jr. had been in the truck the time the gun went off, as well as how the gun was fired.
Half in and half out. Look at where all that blood is. Imagine this. If I'm shot and all that slug, hot gas, and hot powder that's coming at me, why am I collapsing back inside? If you're racking it, goes that way, and you're sitting in that seat, it's a natural resting place.
Take a look at this, ladies and gentlemen. Take a look at all that blood in the middle of the seat. It's not on the right hand side. There you go. There you go. Could Bert really be seated all the way in the chair when he was shot to have all this blood in the middle of the back seat? In the middle of the seat. Totally inconsistent with their theory.
A rather emotional day for both the Torre and Piolo families as they each listened to and watched the entire case flash right before them in court.
The rush to judgment by the prosecution and the police in this case is just one other reason why you must acquit.
Closing arguments will continue Tuesday morning with the prosecution making its rebuttal before the jury starts deliberations. Reporting for Guam's News Network, I'm Nick Delgado.
Brought to you by GTA, your island, your network.